Hello, welcome to the Funko Illuminati, the new stripped-down version, no longer paying for StreamYard. So you will get no intros, no backgrounds, no funny logos, no pictures of Mitchin throughout time, no pictures of LBD with Cupid Wings singing or Vince looking like Buffalo Bill singing Goodbye Horses. Is that $44 American? Screw that.
That's funny.
That price hike up is ridiculous.
Yeah, it went from 25 American, which I mean, I was, using stuff on Patreon to pay for it, but at $44, it comes to 66 American. I'm sorry, guys. I love you all, but
Canadian.
Yeah, 66 Canadian is, I don't know, half a week's worth of groceries. Yeah. Anyways, so let's at least the one thing we can still do is,
what up, Dead Zone?
Yeah. Hey, Laura. Hey, Jeremy. Dead Zone. Johnny.
Christina.
Hello, John.
What's up?
Speaking of which, he stopped. The donuts are gone, by the way, but
Nice.
and I'm actually going to buy more of these. I didn't know these things existed, so I'm going to put my other comics in them and then hang them on the wall.
I told you about those.
Good thing
Top
you told
loaders?
me about it. Yeah,
It's top loaders, man.
I didn't know about them.
I think I even told you about them.
We talked about
you
we
told-
we
no,
both
no,
knew at
you
the same
suggested-
time.
We've talked
No,
about it on this show.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
this live stream. I've asked Quickdraw about them when he sent me a comic, and he said just get some top loaders. And we went on a whole thing about
I was looking at the top loaders that I thought he was mentioning because the ones I was looking at were like $60 a piece, and they were like two thick pieces of plastic with screws holding them in.
Yeah.
No, they're like
Yeah,
the ones from they're like the baseball card top loaders.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
We all gave you all types of different.
Yeah.
contraptions
Anyways, now
to
that I
put
know what they
stuff
look
in.
like, I know what I'm definitely getting myself some. Actually, speaking of which, I also have an Amazon order that's
job,
apparently
buddy.
supposed to arrive possibly during this live stream. Can anyone guess what I ordered?
No.
Uncle Bob?
Is it one of these?
No, I already have one of those.
Incontinent briefs.
Yes, that is exactly it. Because you know what, we're gonna do a 24-hour live stream. It'll be fun, buddy. First one dips out,
I'm
loses.
Well, I'm ready. So let's do it.
It'll be Vince.
Oh yeah, he's on the laptop now, so you can just pick it up and.
He's got to go to some fancy restaurant.
No.
No, it's not his brother's birthday.
Well, my mom actually just asked me if I want to go eat at the Mexican restaurant. And I was like, oh, I got to go on the live. And if you ever watch Joe Rogan with Joey Diaz, when he's on there, he talks about this restaurant where he used to go buy cocaine, that he used to be a front to buy cocaine in the 80s, and how it's this whole little skit about this restaurant.
Jesus. All I know is in actually a week from today, I'll be coming back from Detroit. So yay. I still gotta do laundry and pack my bags, but I'll do that Wednesday night.
You better be careful.
Yeah. The mean streets of Detroit for the part that's the part that really sucks is I don't mind taking the Greyhound there. It's the intercity bus that I got to be on for an hour and a half. I am not looking forward to.
Oh.
With all your bags?
Well, dude, I'm traveling light. I have one backpack and a laptop bag. That's it. I'm not.
You might want to put that laptop bag in your backpack.
No, it's too big.
Under your shirt.
Yes.
No, actually, when I travel with any, like I've traveled with laptops before, you put the laptop bag on first, then you put the backpack on. So if anybody does grab the laptop bag, they'll have to drag me along with the backpack at the same time.
I don't think they're going to be dragging you on the bus.
It's going to be cold. So
well,
what I would say though, if anything, can you hear me? What you can do is
Yeah, I can hear you.
put the laptop bag on and then put your jacket over it.
Yeah, I'm not worried either way. I mean, I'll be fine. I'm the only thing I wish is that
It's gonna
I
be
could,
cold.
because I was looking at cab fare, right, just to see what it would cost, like Uber and Lyft, and it's like $50, like $50 American. No, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. It's not cheap.
That's yeah.
Do you already know the bus routes and how often it comes and all that?
Oh yeah. I have all that. I have all that stuff written down, so I'm good.
Jeez.
Trust me, that was the first thing I was like.
Crazy.
Okay, so if I
just
miss
found
this
out that
bus,
Lyft
what's
is
my
giving-
alternative? Sorry, what? What, LBD?
I just found, picking up like taxis and stuff. Lyft is giving, there's a code out there that Lyft will give you a free ride to and back from voting polls and stuff. So I just found that out
Yeah.
recently.
Hey, Simon.
Sorry.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And the only reason I mention is because I know people who started using it to go other places that they needed to go.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be people abusing it. I saw one that if you had the like little I vote sticker, you could get like a free milkshake at some place called Johnny's.
Jesus.
I just see somebody like swiping a roll of those stickers off the table, walking in and going, "Keep them coming."
Should I use Lyft to go vote then? Guess where I have to go vote at?
Okay.
The fire station
where?
that's right in my backyard.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it over for
Hey,
that.
you should call the Lyft just to make him come do it.
Oh my god! I just see this guy like driving because, for the record, we're not going to say exactly where Quick lives, but he lives in a relatively rural area. So that means somebody's got to come from like the major city, drive all the way down there, bend with their knees, pick him up.
They're gonna get paid for it anyway, so whatever.
Well, no, they don't get paid. They don't get paid for driving to. They get paid for picking you up and taking you to point A to point B. So if he's in the middle of nowhere, they ain't getting squat. They'd be driving like a 30-minute drive just to come down there and pick them up for a 5-minute fare. I mean,
not even 5 minutes. It is
Not
about
even
5 minutes. That's not even 5 minutes. It's like a
1
minute.
minute.
Yeah.
1
Just
minute.
getting in and out.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even see the guy stopping. I just see him power sliding in and opening the door and letting inertia just send him out.
and then he waits for you there.
I don't know, because remember it's to and from, so you can get one to get there and then get another one to go back.
Oh god.
See, at which point I would just tie your hands to the bumper and say, "Okay, start walking." We'll take or they take the really long scenic route where he's like going through all the back roads.
Yeah, I voted by mail too, Laura.
Yeah, my here in Canada, when we vote, my voting station is literally across the street. Hey, Kenneth.
Mine's at a senior center.
Voted by mail. All your guys has got lit on fire then.
My state doesn't matter.
That was
did you
nuts.
Did you see the picture? Did you see the picture of that guy that did it?
Well, there was a bunch of them. He
No,
wasn't the only one.
No, but the one that they posted the picture of, he looks like the kind. I hate to say this, but he looks like the kind of guys that used to go to the comic shop and play Magic the Gathering. Like he just had that. He had that look like, he had that look like he's like, that guy's like, you're playing against Bill. Oh, really? Oh, okay, great. Great. You know. You ever wonder what it's like to wear a pig skin over your face? No, Bill. just play. Just play, please. You're real pretty. Yeah, I've been told that a lot, Bill. Just play the cards. But yeah, I heard about that and the fact that just stupidity, man. But anyways, we're not here for that, thank God.
Speaking of stupidity, did you see the LA parade?
No, actually,
No.
I'm going to show you how unassociated with sports in general I am. I didn't even know the World Series was going on until I turned on my computer and I saw Google and it said who won the World Series, and I was like, "Oh, that happened."
Okay, well,
Yep.
so you know,
I did the same thing.
the people of Los Angeles lit a few more buses on fire, looted some stores. You know, a couple people got blown up with fireworks. Just the common thing that LA does when we win. Just can't have nothing.
Oh, so you won.
Yeah, so we destroy things.
You destroy everything.
No.
And do you destroy things too when you lose?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No.
They
found the
started
one
stealing things before they even won.
No. They found the one spot in LA that had been burnt by the forest fires and lit it up.
No, they literally metro buses lit on fire, like in the middle of the road.
I still remember when the Raptors won here in Canada, and they had guys climbing. Okay, so if anybody knows, a street sign is not that wide. Okay, it's basically a really, really, really bendy piece of metal that you really don't want to fall on. And so this idiot shimmies up the light pole. Now LBD's been downtown Toronto, so you know where I took you to Dundas Square, where the Eaton Center is, like the center where it looked like a mini Times Square.
Yeah.
So the poles there are like twice as high. Guy shimmies up them, shimmies past the sign, gets to the top, and then loses his grip and slides down the pole and hits the sign on either side of his leg.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll cut you open.
Yeah. That's how we celebrate. We do public castration in streets.
And the only reason I know that is I
man.
actually had a neighbor who climbed the sign that was at the corner of my house, and he sliced half his hand open doing it.
Yeah.
When he came down.
It was wild when that crap went down. But I think every city gets wild when somebody wins. I think.
Yeah, but every city doesn't go looting. Okay.
I got kicked out.
Oh, I didn't kick you, dude.
It was Dead Zone. Dead Zone did it.
So
I think so.
So looting is wrong. Just so we're clear.
Huh?
Okay.
No, we're just confirming that looting is wrong. Like looting.
Oh yes, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
We do not condone that.
Nobody has history of looting in our family, right? Our families, right? That we know.
I mean, ever been to Peru?
I don't know. When was the last time Peru won any large major sporting event?
Yeah.
I mean, there was the Mayan Cup, maybe.
Mayan
Cup.
It belongs in a museum.
I stole it fair and square.
Finders keepers, right?
Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Throw me the whip. Throw me the idol.
I was thinking the same thing. Indiana Jones?
No. He's Los Angeles Jose.
Hey, whatever works.
Oh God. So finally I actually got some of my stuff in from NYCC. I'm just waiting for the last bit of that stuff to come in. FunCon stuff, I'm still waiting for it to ship. Well, granted, there was only one thing at the FunCon. I'm still waiting for that to ship out from EV Games, and I bet you dollars to donuts that they will ship it out on friggin' like Thursday, and it won't arrive until Friday, and by that point I'll be gone.
You know what's crazy?
What were you waiting on?
It was just the one Demon Slayer pop that came out from the FunCon one.
Oh.
Yeah, I ordered it. It's fine. It's coming. It's just the point is that I don't know if Pure Later's like this where you guys are, but for some reason, if I go to Canada Post and I bring the card in, they'll say, okay, look at my ID, give me my package. FedEx, look at my ID, give me my package. Almost every major other place. However, Pure Later, we want your We want the slip, your ID, and a piece of government documentation saying where your address is.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, no.
One of the cool things about living in a small town, the postmaster knows me. They
Yeah.
know what car I drive in on, so they have my packages already ready for me. I just got to walk in and grab them.
Does the UPS man know you and the FedEx man? All of them, right?
No,
No.
we don't get FedEx and stuff like that shipped to the houses. We have to go to a post office.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, fun fact: the postman is his father. That's why.
Well, the postmaster is actually a woman, so.
Well, in this modern age, that doesn't mean anything. Quick, okay?
Yeah, I was going there too. Watch what you say.
Let me guess. Their name is Pat.
I was thinking of NYCC. I was looking at some of the values on the stuff that came out. A lot of that stuff is like really middle. A lot of it's like middle of the road. If it's not con.
Oh, yeah.
Even the con stuff is like, okay. One of the highest ones for shared is actually Lucifer. Surprisingly, it's almost $50 now.
Really?
Well, you saw what they're doing with what do you call it? The bundles. The bundles. They cut the bundles in half. They were like 5 something, and now they're like down to 268.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But even the bundles don't have everything still. Like some of didn't they change the bundles already because that everything's available?
Yeah, they did. Oh, speaking of Amazon, my package is 7 stops away, which means they'll be here in like 4 hours. Well, I had a delivery earlier today, and because apparently my order got broken up into 2 parts, and the one guy's like, "How do I get to your apartment?" In the middle of the hallway, there's a red door. He goes, "Really?" And he goes, "The red door? Yeah, just go through the red door down the hall. You'll see a set of stairs. It'll take you right to my apartment." He calls me 3 times. So after the 3rd call, I go out my apartment. I go down the stairs, and I said, and he's standing there right at the door, the red door, like the one in the middle of the hallway. And he's like, "Oh, so this was the red door I was supposed to go through? Did you even open it?" He's like, "No." So you just stood there for 5 minutes, 4 feet away from this thing, just looking at it like, do I
guess he thought Red Man stopped.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I keep, it's funny. I keep thinking that one line from Spider-Man, the very first Spider-Man, Far From Home. What was the very first Spider-Man that came out in the MCU? What was it? Was it Far From Home?
No, I think that was the second one.
Okay. All I remember was the line of, "You got to get better. Well, you got to get better at all this." When he webs Buddy to the car. But anyways, I digress. Still waiting for my NYCC stuff, so it should be coming in soon, which is nice. Just to let you guys know, Mitch will not be here tonight. Apparently, he decided to forgo being here so he could go and watch Bouncy Ball.
Sounds like it.
Speaking of which, I'm planning to go on the 25th next year, January, because I got to do the retirement ceremony for one of my favorite players for the Nets.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Take the kid to our first game.
Sounds like fun. I can't think of the last sporting event that I've been to. Yeah, it was a Ticats game.
I think mine was a Kings hockey game. Pretty sure.
Oh, what? I am pretty sure, because every time you go to a Kings game and they're playing against a Canadian team, regardless if it's anywhere near my province, you feel the need to share it with me.
I do. Hey, you know what's
Mine,
Sorry,
what was that?
Freeze. I think mine was minor league baseball. Blue
How long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Years?
long I can't remember. Yeah.
Before the designated hit.
Arena football or something like that.
I was going to say with Quick, it was before the designator hitter rule got played. See, I know sports. Not much, but I know some. Yeah, so but I am going to take you guys up on some of your suggestions for my trip. The one place I do want to hit up though, just to see is what the hell was it called? White Castle. But I don't think there's any in Detroit. I didn't look.
White Castle.
Well, I mean, they made a whole movie about it. It'd be fun.
Right.
You can always visit LBD since he came and visit you.
I could, but you see, if I do that, I would have to put up with a full house of Latinas, and I mean, I'm good. I mean, look, LBD's looking, going, I don't even want to be here. That's why the door's closed.
By the way, there is the White Castle in Detroit, and it's open 24 hours.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
Most
so
of them are open 24 hours, I think.
Cool.
I think our closest one's Vegas.
I think there's like 4 in Detroit, so you should have one that close by.
You think I'd be able to run into Neil Patrick Harris?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
there's tons of them over there.
Here's something for you. So the Joker movie is now available for streaming. I have the chance to actually watch it. Should I?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I don't really care.
It's
I'm
your
thinking
money.
about it.
The
No,
crazy part is I enjoyed the first movie.
So did I. It was a good social commentary. It made me interested. It made me feel for the character. I know this is horrible to say, but the fact that I know Mitch is very, his whole thing is don't go by what the critics say. Don't go by what the critics say. Okay, fine. I won't go by what the critics say, but any movie that makes less money than Spider-Woman screams louder than any critic. Because I watched Spider-Woman, and you guys know, I literally, the last half an hour, I was like...
They made a Spider-Woman?
Yeah. Oh, Madam Web. Sorry, Madam Web.
Oh, okay.
Like, no, sorry. It technically should be called Spice Spiders because there was enough of them on stage, but
Spice Spiders.
Yeah, because there was Baby Spider, there was Sporty Spider,
Scary Spider.
Yeah. and there was a singing and dancing scene. So quite frankly, But yeah, it's a rough watch. So I'm kind of curious if I could power through it. I don't even know how long it is. I think it's over 2 hours, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, once they start singing for me, I'm turning it off.
Hey, I still think it's friggin' funny that Lady Gaga thought this would get her an Academy Award nomination.
What's the Rotten Tomatoes? What's the rating on it? Like 33 or something?
Hold on, let's take a look here. Joker Deluxe. Okay, there we are.
We wouldn't even give it a tomato.
Tomatoes, like, no, we're good.
Right.
Oh, it's a jukebox. I like the fact that they call it a jukebox musical, so it's not even original songs. So technically, you could just go on Spotify and listen to it.
32.
Still in theaters. Holy crap. So Google ratings. Out of 16,534 ratings, 1.8.
I'm good.
Yeah. Ooh. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to throw it on my phone. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's say, I think that's something I'd watch when I'm feeling bad about myself. And know that my life is really good.
I'm thinking I'm actually gonna watch it while I'm on the bus.
There you go.
I got 5.5 hours and nowhere to go. The movie was so bad I walked out while the bus was still moving. I just left the phone on the chair and just walked out. Hey, Umpty.
Jesus.
You don't even walk out. You just throw your foot out the window, but like, I get another one.
You know what? I'll call them and explain what happened. They'll understand.
Yeah.
Wow. Even the music selection's pretty bleak for a jukebox musical. I mean, you got slap that. Well, they got slap that bass, get happy, and the world. Then for once in my life is another song. If my friends could see me now, the Bewitched themed. That's entertainment. So it's a lot of crooning music. Oh God, I really wish I hadn't looked at that soundtrack list because now even I want to watch it even less. God.
Have you seen it, Andrew?
No.
Well,
Cool.
have you heard it? Have you heard it?
He said never will.
Yeah, no. I'm afraid if I can see again and I watch it, I'm going to lose my sight. So I'll leave it there.
Just clawing his eyes out.
Yeah.
You just
down.
God. I want to know how much cocaine was in that pitch room when they were pitching those ideas.
A lot.
Okay.
Maybe it was missing some.
I don't know, man.
But like there is so much they could have done off of the first one, and then to come back with this nonsense is just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the movie was due a sequel. I'll agree there. Okay, we can all agree that it was due a sequel. Like it was good enough to warrant a second movie.
Yeah.
So
Not this one.
I musical.
Yeah. Not a musical for using music from like 40 years ago. That's another problem.
Well, here's my thing. Who looks at the Joker and thinks?
Okay, so everyone's familiar with the singer Meatloaf, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know all his songs are written by one guy, right?
Okay.
Like Meatloaf never wrote any of his songs. I forget his name. I'll look it up in a minute, or somebody else can actually while I'm talking. He got the okay to do a Batman the musical after the '89 Batman. Okay. He did wrote the entire musical. They didn't have a story, but they wrote all the musical, and they recorded the music using fill-in singers, and you can find it online. I can actually I'll look it up in a second. But anyways, so there was a Batman the musical. Now this is where things get better. People in the friggin' early 90s had the common sense to go, no, the music's good, but no. And then flash forward another 7 years, and they did Spider-Man the musical, and that, aside from paralyzing one guy and crippling another one, that it was bad. Batman the musical.
How many times can you really watch Uncle Ben die?
According to
Pardon?
Google, it was Jim
How many times can
Steinman.
you watch Uncle Ben die?
Jim Steinman, thank you. Yeah, here it is. And here I found all the demos that never got published. Hold on, I will throw it into the chat for anybody who cares to listen to it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like such great songs like the Song of Gotham, The Graveyard Shift, song sung by Joker called Wonderful Toys, another song by Catwoman called Catwoman's Song, original, then followed by We Are Still the Children We Once Were, then another one called The Land of Pigs, The Butcher is King, Not Allowed to Love, and then alternatives were basically a pop version and a dance version of two of the songs, and a song called Cry to Heaven. So, I mean, a lot better than, I'll just pick a random song out of the Joker one. But I've got words on a string. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys ever want, click there, Jim Steinman. You can take a look. They're not bad. I found I stumbled across it once. It was actually pretty good.
Huh. Check it out.
Yeah. There we are. We're still the children we once were. Great. Now, Yeah, if anybody does actually download and listen to it, let me know what you think. I know the only song I like out of it, and I have it saved somewhere on my computer for the longest time, was "Where Does He Get Those Wonderful Toys?"
It's fitting.
Yeah, I think it is. I think we should probably look at some pops and discuss some things.
Well, where do you get these wonderful toys?
Bob, gun, please.
Huh. Jesus.
Could someone tell me what kind of world we live in where a man dressed as a bat gets all my press? This town needs an enema. Yeah, I might have seen the movie a few times.
I think that's one of Andrew's favorite lines.
It is.
What, this town needs an enema?
Yeah,
really? I would have
said it quite a few times with a lot more energy. Trust me.
Well, there's a particular movie that I happen to like that I've memorized a few lines from.
Yeah, we know. I talk about it all the time.
Hey, I told you, if I come down, I will come down to your work with a large cane and do the whole thing while walking in, okay?
I'll bring a microphone for you. We have a speaker. That's why I said I'll bring a microphone for you.
There you go.
Welcome to Flossin's Paradise, a hotel of 1,000 follies, lollies, lick'em lollies, and oochie coochie coo.
I got
all
that.
night long. Anyways, so let's take a look what we got here. So we already looked. We stopped at Wallace and Gromit, but we didn't look at Shawshank. This I might get.
Andy Dufresne.
They needed to do a chase with him covered in you know, a bunch of stuff.
No. It's a scented one where he's like in the rain. So like half of it smells like rain, the other half smells like, you know.
Yeah. Sewage.
No, the chase should be the dude with the bird with Jake. The old man, what's his name? Jonesy or
yeah. Get living or die or get dying.
Jesus.
Speaking of Spice Girls.
That's not a Spice Girl, but okay.
That's Ice Spice, not a Spice Girl. Jesus.
It's close enough.
Okay, whatever. Yeah.
It's funny because she no longer has that hair, but she was infamous for that hair. And other features that she's kind of lost now that she lost weight.
Yeah. Correct, Dumpty. Meatloaf was who we worked with. More of these. I guess they're really hitting all the Hershey products. Got Reese's Pieces, Hershey's Kisses, chocolate bars, which they're all pretty well the same thing, just different paints. Then we got some hockey.
Yay.
Next.
Yeah.
Is he paid like is he playing two different positions or is two different jerseys? I couldn't tell.
Two different jerseys.
Jerseys. The home and away.
Okay, yeah, because
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and because Halloween's coming on, another Elvira.
You know what's crazy? I just found out that she's done. Like she's done.
Yeah.
She will no longer do the Elvira.
No, Cassandra Patterson. I have her autograph actually right here. There's a reason. There's a reason for it though. Really good reason. It takes 4 hours to get into that makeup.
Yeah.
And that corset. Yeah. And that corset would probably break at this age. Would probably break her back. It would break most people's backs.
She said it. She's like, I'd rather go out when I can still walk upright and not,
Yeah.
drag myself to an event. Like, I get it. She's been doing it for years and very well for a long time. I mean, for her age, she looks amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely. I no argument here. So apparently another rock movie called Red One, which should be interesting.
Oh, so I was at Marshall's or Ross the other day, and you know that huge Home Alone moment, that giant, like with the stairs.
Yeah.
They had those there, and they had the Elf one, the giant, for like $25.
Wow.
Yeah, I figured they were
They were
expensive.
like 60 at one point.
Yeah.
I know here in Canada they were selling for $100 a piece.
Dang.
Nobody was saying that over here. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
I'm sure there was one or two, but not that many. What are these? Oh, Spellbound. I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Neither do
Me
I.
neither.
Apparently, it's a Netflix show. So,
That's why I don't know.
Cubone,
Keep on.
not bad.
I'm
More
alright with
Star
that.
Wars. What's this? Oh, this is from the new one, the Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which I heard
Goonies in
it's
space.
going to be one of the better shows, so we'll see how true that is.
Yes, it's Goonies in space.
Oh god.
I guess
Sorry,
Agatha
I
was
watched
pretty
the-
good.
Oh, Agatha was amazing. I liked it.
I didn't hear too many complaints about it online.
Yeah. Somebody's got a song stuck in his head.
Yeah. I actually, it's in my head. Thank you now, but it'll go away.
Make sure I play it every once in a while for you.
Yeah. Sure thing. Down the road. But that won't be out until December. Then we have Wicked Pops, which will be coming to a 5 and below store near you.
Wow.
More than likely.
Was that like another movie or a TV show?
Wicked is basically a musical that was very popular in the early 2000s, and it's basically about how the evil witch became evil and turns her into a sympathetic character. You know.
I thought it was something new. Like a new
Well,
show
it's
that came out.
new-ish, but I mean, not anything that would be. We have more League of Legends. Not bad, I guess. SpongeBob, SquarePants, Merman with Barnacle Boy.
I'm good.
Then some more Funko Fusion. That is a game that died quick, man. Holy crap! I mean, 2 weeks and nobody's talked about it since.
I've never played it.
I played the demo.
Either.
The demo, I liked it, but it wasn't one of those games where I was like, "Oh my god, I got to play it again." Like the demo was enough for me. We got more Pokemon, giant Pokemon, which I have a feeling in about a month's time we'll be seeing these at Targets for half price.
Probably.
Because this is what happens with the jumbo Pokemons. We got Homer with his mini nuclear reactor.
Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah. We already looked at the Funko Frights. We already looked at these Target ones. They're just rehashing. Then we have Freddy is Palace Guard.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the videos of like the Palace Guards and how they treat tourists? They have signs. It's like, do not get near the horses. Do not, basically don't do stupid crap, right? And there's always somebody that gets trampled by a horse
or gets
bit by a horse.
Well, yeah, but people have been doing that for years now. Like it's been a trope since like the 80s in film. Like in
Yeah. But thanks to 4K cameras on phones now, we get to see in all its color. I mean, 35 millimeter from 1985. Yeah, okay, it's all right. It's a little grainy, but you know what? If I can get it in full.
The thing is, it's not just the pilot, like those Palace Guards. It's like in other countries too that have similar situations with different uniforms.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff.
We went through all these, which I personally think the Halloween stuff is
Yeah, you can pass all the stuff we already seen.
Yeah, the only thing I want to point out about the Bruce Lee is I really wish they made this glow. That would have made it so much better.
They're gonna make one that glows, so I'm gonna wait because I want one, but I feel like they're gonna do it, so I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's not gonna go like ridiculous anyway.
We already looked at all these. I just realized a lot of the releases very, very light on Batman. They need more Batman stuff. Don't you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like last week. Shut up.
Wow.
We need a lot more Batman stuff.
Yeah.
I've already been trampled with Batman stuff.
I don't think you've been trampled, dude. I think you've been outright just like taken out to the woodshed and just like left there.
I thought that Black Panther was Batman earlier.
You know, it's funny because it's all cubed. You probably could just spray paint it Batman. Oh, Amazon's here.
Yeah,
I'm going to kill him.
I thought your house was on fire.
Right.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Christ.
About to say horn blows as a driver.
Well, you never know these days.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. Since he's gonna go deal with that, if it wasn't for the fact that Andrew has those. Wait, Andrew, are you wearing headphones?
Have what?
Huh? Are you wearing headphones?
I already have what? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course. One time.
Hey Google, play Ballad of the Witches.
Nope, didn't work.
Hey Google.
No, don't do it.
It's not playing.
No, I did it because he has his mic muted, so we won't hear it, and it won't screw up the YouTube.
Yeah, no.
I waited till he muted. Did it
Okay.
work?
Yeah, it did, but I stopped it. I turned off the microphone. Yeah, I just blasted him. He literally hammered it and then stopped. And then when I got up, he hammered it again. So I hit the talk and I said, "Hey, once is enough." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to get your attention." Dude. Okay, so everyone heard that, right? Like,
yeah. You seem to get like the one you don't get a middle ground. You get the one guy, either the guy who beeps like crazy or the one who can't find your door. Like you don't get the middle.
Oh my god, man. Sorry. That actually infuriated me. It's like, seriously, you just have to push it once. That's a bummer.
Beep.
Oh well. It is what it is. And that's why I didn't go to the door. I didn't go to my door. My package is sitting there. It's fine. Nothing will happen to it. But love of God, man. Oh well. At least that's it. That's all my deliveries, because I was supposed to have a delivery for tomorrow, but it looks like everything showed up today. In fact, I finally got the trade paperback for that Ghostbusters Back in Action, so I can actually finally read the comics, because the other ones I left in the plastic. I haven't taken them out, so I don't want to grease them or get them dirty.
I actually got my Christmas shop done. I got a lot of my Christmas shopping done the past couple of days. I just got one of the packages in today.
Yeah, just let everyone know we're still doing us, including Mitch, are doing a Secret Santa, which I'll probably have mine out on when I get back from Detroit. I'll send mine out on the 15th.
Yeah.
I'm sending mine out the 1st of December.
On the deadline.
Deadline Dan, that's what he's known as.
Jesus.
I'll do mine the day before the deadline.
Oh wow.
With your luck, there'll be another riot.
Actually, I could probably send mine out on the 23rd, and it'll still get there.
Well, we might have an actual postage. We might have our posties might be going on strike, which I'm really hoping they don't. Because if they do, that's going to screw things up for me so badly.
Yeah.
Feel like, because then I'll have to either go with FedEx, which is going to cost an arm and a leg, or I guess FedEx would be the only one to do. Maybe the easiest one, or I could just show up at the person's place on and drop it off in person.
Yeah,
there you go.
Hey guys, just because obviously Secret Santa can't tell who it is, have a bed ready for me if in the event the post office here goes on strike. Okay.
We're all going to know who had each other as soon as the tracking comes out.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't look at tracking.
Or just don't input it. Just say you mailed it. You don't even put the tracking. Let's be honest. That's putting in the tracking into the app, into the website is mainly when we didn't know half the people that were involved. I don't think we have that problem here.
Yeah, because we all have a 1 in 5 chance of knowing who it is.
Yeah.
There's a 20% chance of success. And I've given some pretty good clues. I mean, I've said that my person is south of me. I'm kind of hesitant about putting chocolates in there because they're a fat bastard. So I mean that narrows it down even more.
That just eliminates Vince. That's the only person you eliminated.
No,
hey now,
no.
I know, poor Drew over there. Like, jeez.
What the hell, dude?
No, Drew's kind of chunky, man. He's put on some pounds.
I'm
with all that sugar.
270. No, dude. I just lost a bunch. I'm down to 207. All right, it's my booty.
You're gonna make him have an eating disorder now.
Yeah, I'm gonna start eating chocolate bars just for fun.
I just see him looking in a mirror, going, "You're disgusting," or at least I think I am.
You make me feel weird.
Oh my god! I pictured it in my head.
Only if I knew.
Hey, quick! So I finally got an update. I finally got a shipping date for the Technodrone.
Oh, dude, you're gonna hate it.
What?
I already looked. Huh?
It's not like the old one.
Nope.
Oh no! It was supposed to be in September. It's December 3rd now.
Oh. Yeah, I already looked. I already seen a bunch of reviews and stuff on it. People are flipping out about it.
Oh no!
Well, my Ghostbusters, oh my god, Hasbro, man, they've sent me 7 emails since the middle of October to remind me to check my address to make sure it is correct because they're going to be shipping it out soon. Do you know every time I get a notification on my phone that says Hasbro, I think, oh, they're shipping it out. And then I open it up and it's another email reminding me to make sure my address is correct.
Hey, so here's the thing. Let's be honest. Would you rather have those emails than not have them?
Well, my address hasn't changed since the Proton pack, so I'm not worried about it.
You're not like the rest of the world, buddy. You know what I mean? If let's say you were somebody who might have had to be moving around or had to move. You know what I mean?
Oh, I agree, but you see, that's not my concern. It doesn't affect me. This is me being selfish.
Just it's an inconvenience for him to have to keep looking up to get his hopes up, and then it's crushed.
You know what that sounds like to me? It's like somebody who couldn't open their garage. That's the same level of pettiness on.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with it. I see. Unlike Vince, I'm not going to try to justify my position. I agree that it is petty, it is selfish, it is self-centered, and I am at peace with that.
That's funny.
It was cold.
Yeah. I mean, the only difference between Vince and I is that he tried to justify his position by going, "My mom couldn't go to Vegas." Do you know what that? It's like,
I had to deal with a crazy mother in a house with no electricity.
I have no sympathy for you.
Yeah. I dealt with the big blackout of the East Coast and had the same issue, and LBD is at least once or twice, and so has Quickdraw. Okay,
multiply your mom by 20.
I doubt it.
No, for real.
I doubt it.
Hey, Vince, I'm going to let you on a little secret. Everybody's parents knows what buttons to push and how to push them.
Oh, I don't know what buttons to push my mom's. My mom's just nuts.
Not mine.
No. You just You just went with a different model, different maker, same model.
I mean,
you got crazy. But yeah, it's like I said, it's just I'd like it to ship, and I pray to God it doesn't ship this week. That's my main concern right now with everything that I have, like just sitting in the wings. What?
That would suck.
It looks like Quickdraw will be making a stop in Canada.
Yeah, I'm Sean.
What was it for?
Sean knows how to push everyone's buttons. He doesn't need to have a child.
No, he's saying He's saying, "What's your order for? What are you ordering?"
Me?
Was
Yeah.
it for the
The HasLab stuff, the HasLab, the PK meter.
The
PK
portrait,
meter?
yeah, the ghost trap and the PK meter.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
stop by and grab those.
Oh please!
He'll do you the favor.
I'd be impressed. I'd be seriously impressed if you pulled that off. Okay, I wouldn't even be upset at that point. I mean, yeah, I'd have to John Wick your ass, but I mean, I would be impressed.
I'll give them back.
Yeah. No, I had that happen once. Something from you guys have probably had this. You know, you order something from Amazon. Amazon says, okay, yeah, it's going to be delivered on the 27th of whatever. And you think, okay, great. I'm leaving, you know, on the 20th. I'll be back on the 24th. Life will be good. And then you get a call from a delivery guy. It's like, yeah, hi, I'm at your door with your package. What the hell? And you look, and it's like, in 24 hours, it's shipped.
You want to know something crazy? I ordered something almost like a week ago. Guess where it's coming from?
Up the street.
California?
New York. And it's been a week.
Huh.
And they shipped it. I don't know what the hell's going on. And
Yeah, I
that's
had that
happened
happen
with
a couple times.
2 of my packages that are like really close, and one's really close, one's really far, but they're both like lost in the wind for some reason.
Your address is flagged. They're watching you.
I had something shipped from North Jersey. It went up to New York, then over to Chicago, and then back down to Pennsylvania.
I remember that.
And then here. I'm like, okay.
I remember that.
I had something from Vince once get shipped. It went from here. It went from Vince's place to Miami.
Yes,
to
I remember.
someplace in the Midwest, then back to Miami, and then out to Chicago, then over to Montreal. Like they literally flew over Toronto to Montreal, and the province next door to us, only to fly from Montreal to Toronto. It's like, what is this thing on a world tour? Like,
it's traveled more than you.
I ordered something from California from Pop Couple, and it went to Hawaii before I even came back over here.
damn.
What the hell?
Actually, the best thing I've had world travel, 2 things. One, I accidentally forgot my inhaler in Rinaldi's van. And in 1 year, that thing traveled all over the states, from like California, Texas, Miami, the Dakotas. Like he gave me a list. I went, this inhaler's seen more places than I will in a lifetime. That's kind of depressing. The other thing was oh god, can't remember his name. He used to do the shows on Monday before I did. Tylock. Yeah, Tylock. I accidentally I had some Scotch tape.
Oh
and
yeah.
I did the package up, and I accidentally sent him the Scotch tape, and he was like, "Do you want me to send this back?" No, dude, it's like 99 cents. We're cool.
Sean, you sent me that Mr. Freeze, and it went all over the country.
Yeah, that's true. What do we got here? I have a package from Australia that got to my local post office and lost there since February. To post office 5 miles away from my apartment. Yeah. I had a similar situation with years ago. It was one of the Funkon boxes, and same deal. I had to go to the post office, and there was this really nice woman there, and her name was Sarah, and it's like Sarah, right? She goes, yeah. How do you know? I said, I was here like 2 years ago. How you doing? She's like, fine. Do you know what this package? She goes, oh yeah, we've been trying to figure out where it belongs to. she brought it up front, gave it to me, and that was the end of it. But it took a month for me to get it. So it's ridiculous. Also, fun fact: LBD wanted me to try to do a live stream in the back of the bus on the way on next Monday.
Hey, listen, if I can do a live from the back of an ambulance, you can do one from the back of a bus, okay?
If it wasn't for the fact, with my luck, there'd be some type of problem, or I get some crazy ass person. Like, I purposely picked the back of the bus because I figured it'd be the quietest.
Vern shows up on the bus.
Not even that. Not even that's the least of my concerns. My concerns would be like somebody who's like, "Why are you filming me? Are you filming me? Why are you doing this?" You know, some busybody.
When is the day you travel? Yeah. What day?
I'm traveling Friday, so next Friday, so the 8th, and then I'm coming back Monday.
You're gonna be here at an interesting time, so yeah, that might be fun for you.
Yeah. I'm also I won't be home until like 9 o'clock at night, and by the time I get home, it'll be about 10 o'clock here. So, and then I got work the next day at 11. So I'm gonna come home, grab a shower, and crawl into bed.
That's gonna be a really bad day for work.
You know what? The worst work day I've ever had from doing any long trips or conventions was when I went to the Fan Expo 3 years ago, and I was not in the shape I'm in now. I'm in slightly better shape, and I wrecked my feet. I ended up destroying one of my toenails, blisters all over my feet, destroyed my knees, destroyed my back. My mom was nice enough to loan me one of her painkillers, which helped me through the day. But the next day, I had to go, luckily I worked from home. I had to literally crawl. I shouldn't say crawl. I had to shuffle my feet to the desk and then put them up on a bucket because they hurt to touch the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like after you do all this stuff, even though you are in better shape, it's still gonna suck.
Yeah. Hey, Mama J.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Mama J.
Hey, Mama J.
I think I'll be fine. I mean, right now I walk about 10,000 steps a day. Sometimes I can even walk up to 18,000. So I mean,
yeah,
I'll be good. I'll be good. My only concern, to be honest with you guys, is just maneuvering in a new city that I haven't been in, getting from point A to point B. And I know this sounds really pedantic, but trying to find something to eat between point A and point B.
While dodging hookers, crackheads, and whatever else you find.
I'm not going to the Academy Awards.
That's the bougie hookers.
Yeah, so that's my goal basically, is just get there and back, get my autographs, have a good time, learn the ways and customs of the American people, adapt to their ways.
Don't worry, you don't need that.
Should I do the noble native voice the entire time?
Wow.
You'll just confuse everyone.
I come from Canada. It is a great place.
What's this Steven Seagal looking? Steven Seagal looking, talking like a native.
Oh, Jesus. Take that back, man. Oh my God. I've watched interviews with him lately, and it's like, when did reality become an option for him? When did he wake up one morning and go, you know what? I'm just gonna live in my world.
Hey, do you remember his old like videos where people would come at him and he'd do something and they just passed out, and there's like 10 of them and he just touch them and they all just drop?
Mama J, I am going to Detroit. I'm going to the Motor City Comic Con this weekend coming up. So I'm leaving Friday at about roughly 9 o'clock, and then getting there around 2-ish, and then having to take another inner city bus because for some reason Uber wants to charge me like 50 or $60 to go all the way. And
one thing I would say is like, yeah, take the public transportation, but when you get there, see if it's the same price, because sometimes it varies depending.
Yeah. Oh no, I remember because I had the VPN. I purposely put the VPN for Detroit.
But it still varies depending on the time, the day. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Like I'll put it to you like this: a $7 trip, a $7 trip. One day that I literally just happened recently. I ordered the trip. The guy said he showed up, was nearby, activated the trip, and then basically left without us. And then said he completed the trip. So obviously I had to, call support on that stuff, blah blah blah. When I try to order a second trip after dealing with customer service, the trip was now about $25. Same trip. I'm not ordering I'm like, that's crazy. Like, it's a crazy difference.
Remember the train station we went to, right?
Yeah.
That's $6 in the morning. If I take the same trip at rush hour, it is a $18 trip.
Jesus.
So I'm aware of the pricing
surge.
difference. Yeah, price surge. That's it. Thank you. I'm aware of that. I'm not worried. That's the least of my concerns. My concerns is, like I said, getting from point A to point B in relatively quick time, and that's just how it is. So I'll have to take public transportation since I don't drive. So, which is fine by me.
It is what it is, right?
Yep. You know, sometimes people have to take public transportation. Sometimes people can't get their Lexus out of the garage because there's no power for the gates. We all have our struggles.
And that's how the cookie crumbles.
I feel for you, Vince. Really, I do, buddy.
It is what it is.
I was going to start the GoFundMe for you, and then I realized, wait a minute. I had some peanut butter cookies that I made like a week ago, but they're gone now.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I wanted some, and I hadn't made cookies in a while.
The store has
Actually
cookies.
got peanut butter cups, but like the diet versions of them. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I need me some sugar. I'm gonna go with some ice cream, I think, after this.
La-di-da, milk drinker. enjoy your lactose and milk products.
I do.
It's a weird thing to be upset about.
Hey, dude, there's some really good ice cream. There's some really good ice cream out there. Okay, I'm just saying.
I've had some of it.
I love ice cream.
Yeah,
not a fan of gelato or those other ones or shaved ice.
Why?
I love
You
shaved
see,
ice.
you lost me at shaved ice.
No, I'm not. I don't like gelato or shaved ice. I don't like those.
I know, so you lost me at shaved ice. That's what I'm saying. I love shaved ice.
I'd rather just have some ice cream.
And it's a classic.
I never understood how shaved ice was considered a dessert in my head.
It's not really
seriously,
a dessert. It's something it's considered something to cool off with when it's hot as hell. Sorry, you live in the butthole of blizzards and stuff.
No. I get. Hey, cool. I get it. I get it. But still, there are some people there's like, oh, we'll go for shaved ice for dessert. It's like, you're giving me frozen water with a little bit of juice on it. No, I'm good. Thank you. Take me to 7-Eleven. I'll get a Slurpee. I feel better.
Well, most places where shaved ice is a thing is, not exactly in
Hawaii, LA, where it's hot.
Where it's really hot and ice cream isn't exactly affordable option.
I know. I've seen a lot of early 80s action flicks. I know.
Well,
places
shaved ice is actually more expensive than ice cream here.
Maybe in LA. Yeah, maybe in LA.
That's all like shaved ice like spots, not the lady in the cart. Like there's actually places.
That's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to go to the lady in the cart, sir.
Right? With the block and the little grater.
There you go. That's a real shaved ice. I don't know what the hell you've been eating.
So no, they have like places like imagine like a Ben and Jerry's but for shaved ice.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I don't see the point.
I'm not a fan of that.
No, you're good. Get it from the lady with the block of ice.
Yeah, you can get that out of corn and you're good.
Yep.
No, my favorite corner food, at least here in Ontario, is getting those street vendor hot dogs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you would have loved the guy who used to be around the corner from my house, man. He was known, like he won awards and stuff. Oddly enough, I don't know for what, but he had like a bunch of awards. The city knew him. It was nuts.
So there's a lady that I used to go to, and she actually had a Yelp. If you pull it up right now, you could find it. It says tamale lady in Petco parking lot.
Yeah,
she would literally
I believe it.
With the shopping cart and a cooler and sell tamales outside the Petco in the parking lot. She had a Yelp and everything.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
don't surprise me.
Oh.
Any way to get some coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Ever since COVID, there's not as many street vendors as there used to be.
Oh, we have more.
We have much less here. Like well, also don't forget. I mean, we get winters here, so not a lot of street vendors want to be out in the winter. There's like very few. There's very few that will actually be out 24/7. Like the downtown Toronto, yeah, those guys are out all year round. Doesn't matter. But like the burger joints and stuff like that, the ones that are on wheels, you don't really see them too often.
Hey, LBD, outside like the Nets games, is there like 100 of the carts with all the hot dogs?
No.
See, outside the like Staples Center here,
Yeah.
when you come out, there's just a bunch of street vendors like serving those hot dogs.
The thing is that it's deposited because of the way it's set up. The way they set up the Barclays Center, there's a bunch of like local business there. Like you got some like older pizzerias and stuff like. We're not talking about like there's some bougie places and stuff, but there's like a lot of local businesses there. That's why. So you go, and it's New York. Like obviously there's gonna be a pizzeria somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's not bad. I don't know. We like I said, we used to have a really good hot dog vendor downtown Hamilton, and that that guy disappeared real quick. Apparently, before marijuana was legalized here in Canada, he was offering hot dogs with extra relish.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would have been my hot dog vendor.
Yeah. Well, he was right downtown. Like he had a good spot, and I guess he realized he had a really good spot. So
you get 2-for-1. You get your green and you get your munchies.
Yeah. And he got caught. He didn't even last a year, so I'm kind of curious how obvious he was with it.
So how I would do that is I would sell the hot dogs and give the lettuce for free. So then technically you're only selling hot dogs. You're getting the other one as a bonus.
Yeah, but you see a vendor, a food vendor's license, like for our food cart, is worth. There's only so many they give out in Ontario. It's not like you. It's not like you could sit there and go, I'm going to start a hot dog stand business and I'm going to buy 50 licenses. There could I don't know how many. There's a limited amount. Yeah. So the fact that he had one and the fact that he got the okay. Yeah, to have it downtown in a major city, like in the remember the park that we walked through, LBD, with the fountain? Yeah. That's where he was.
Ooh, it's a good spot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a really good spot, actually.
Yeah, and he screwed himself over because there's a bunch of businesses and corporate buildings nearby. So when people were going on lunch, they'd go to the park, and because he was there,
yeah.
And back in the day, the buses used to park there too. So he was also getting the people that were transferring. So
wow,
yeah, it was a different time.
The good old days.
Yeah, well, not like by Mitch's standards, but yeah, pretty close.
Good old days where you could buy drugs from your local ice cream truck. Great.
Oh, please. I was gonna say I don't. Granted, I live downtown, but I don't think I've seen an ice cream truck in a long time because all of them, doesn't matter where you are in the world, had that same stupid song.
Oh no, ours
that's what we get here.
Ours had completely different ones. That's how you knew which ice cream truck was coming.
Well,
there's one that sold nachos and soft serves, and there was just one ghetto one, and there's one that's like had some okay stuff. We had a bunch, and they were all competing, and they'd all fight with each other.
We got one here that's all done up with what. We got one that's here that's all done up with like graffiti, and it plays like the hip hop version. And the guy that's in it, he's like, "Y'all guys want some ice cream?" And it's funny. He just drives around all the time.
That's cool.
I don't know. See all the ice cream trucks here play the same music, and they all have the similar. Like the menu's slightly different, but they're all similar in some way. Let's be honest. Like almost every ice cream truck has those stupid little ice cream sandwiches that are supposed to look like a character like Batman or Ninja Turtles or SpongeBob. And
those are not sandwiches; those are ice cream
popsicles.
Whatever, man.
He's talking about. Do you remember back in the day the WWF ones? They were like cookies, but they had like a black painting on the cookie to make it look like a character with a stick in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an ice cream sandwich with like a painted on wrestler, and it had a.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
The Ninja Turtle ones, but the eyes were like gumballs. Those gumballs, were horrible. They were horrible.
So now none of those are gumballs. The new updated version, they're all chocolate, and every single one of those popsicles.
Huh.
The chocolate balls.
Wow.
It still looked like they had too much ooze.
Yeah, some of them never get a perfect one.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go!
Go Ninja!
Cowabunga.
The one gumball was always drooping down their mouth.
Yeah.
It's like
right.
I remember they had Batman ones, and they were bad, man, because they were whatever they used to make it like that bluish black color that Batman suit was at one point would like stain your tongue and teeth.
Oh, trust me, I had plenty of it.
all that stuff's dangerous.
You remember the Flintstone one that you had to push up?
The push pops.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, push
those
pops.
were good.
Those weren't bad, man.
At least
It was like sherbet.
Yeah,
it's one sherbet. That's all it is.
Those were
Or
good.
sherbet.
sherbet.
Do you guys remember the original gummy bears where the packaging was like a tree and it had like a little bear sitting there with overalls?
No.
No. So
Can't
what
say
gummy
I do.
do you remember? Haribo for that all you remember?
Yeah, that's all I remember.
That and cheap.
Sorry, go ahead, Andrew.
I was gonna say and cheap gas station ones. That's what I remember.
I remember the British ones. They were wine. They had wine flavored ones for adults. Those were nasty.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid grabbing a handful of those and throwing them in my mouth. And of course, I wasn't supposed to eat them, so here I am, like chewing them slowly while not trying to look noticeable. But in the meanwhile, I'm dying inside because it's just disgusting.
Wow. We went to a candy store in Lafayette, Indiana, and it had so many flavors of gummy bears. It was ridiculous, like pina colada and banana and blue raspberry. They were good, but I'd never seen so many gummy bears in my life.
So Teresa took you down to the candy shop.
Yeah. Let her lick the lollipop. Pop.
Was at a party and they were dosed with vodka.
Oh yeah, we done that. We used to do them with the cinnamon bears too, with Fireball.
Oh my god. Yes, I remember these. These were like the dollar store cheapy ones.
Those are the ones those are the original ones. Those are from like the 80s.
Yeah, I remember they were only sold in dollar stores. Also, dude, charge your phone. 35%.
You're sitting there at a computer, like even if you didn't have a plug, you have something to do something.
Over there.
But yeah, God, old things. But yeah, God,
like everybody else here.
Yeah, basically.
Candy, cigarettes, gum, cigars. Remember the gum cigars you could get?
Yeah.
Or the black licorice pipes that nobody would ever eat. I still don't know how they ever sold those, man.
Hey, I'm a fan of black licorice. Leave me alone.
Yeah, but those things were so stale, dude. You could cut them into shivs.
That's true. They were.
But yeah,
I took all this candy. I was trying to figure out what the hell to do for my birthday. I haven't really thought about it in the past couple of years. Hitting a middle milestone.
When are you coming to Universal?
I don't know. We were talking about it because since we had canceled the whole Japan thing, we were thinking about maybe going up there, and then we decided to finish a few things while we had the days here. So I don't know, but it might be still a thing eventually.
Yeah, Vince, you should open your house up to them. Let them stay there.
I don't have space, or I would.
What do you mean? You got the other guest house.
The big house?
No, the other one. The other one.
That's Boss Man's office.
Oh, it's his office now?
It's been. That's what that whole other house has been since we moved here.
No. There was the one that your brother was staying in.
Yeah, that was my dad's office.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, my apologies. See, us poor peasants are lucky to have more than 2 rooms. So the fact that you have multiple rooms outside of the main house and you use phrases like the main house or the big house. Okay.
the big house.
My apologies, Rockefeller.
No, I'm in the guest quarters. I put it like that. I'm where the help stays.
Oh, I think they have another name for that.
The Shame Shack.
Yeah, something like that.
No, I didn't know that became your dad's. I thought, out of the thousands of rooms they had in the main house, he already had one as an office.
No, there's only 2 bedrooms in the main house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're
probably
big
the
enough
same square footage of our whole home.
But yeah, so I don't know. LBD, his daughter. I don't know who else. Yeah, I don't know where. I got the Land Cruiser and put an air mattress in there for him.
Why not just the garage?
What's he gonna do? Sleep on top of the cars?
No, you put the car in the street.
There's a fire hazard. I wouldn't be able to get out.
Yeah, what if you get stuck in there? What if the power goes out?
Jeez.
Oh, God. Do you know I still tell that? I tell that to people here, and they go, "Well, why wouldn't he just manually open the door? It can't be done."
Yeah.
I just want to go there and put a man door in for him. Like that's.
Hey, so all I want to know is what happens. Like you heard about that girl at Walmart that she got locked in the oven at the
the one in Halifax.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
You know what? To be honest with you, based on what I'm not going to bring it up too much here, just because I don't think it's in good taste. But the reality of it is that the way they're designed, and from what I hear and from what I've heard from people that I know that work at Walmart, like have worked there for decades, it's highly suspicious.
Well, yeah, so I would think it's kind of
yeah, because you don't design a system where somebody can walk in where they can't open the door on both ends.
Yep.
Simple as that. I mean,
that's why big freezers have handles on the inside.
Yeah, I've been in an industrial freezer, like one that's like the size of a gymnasium, and they have emergency.
It's not even an emergency. It's just the knob to open it. Like at our
no. Sometimes the doors can get frozen, so they actually have an emergency button that you push, and it will heat the door frame so you can open it.
Yep.
So I'm just saying,
there's
always precautions. So who knows? It's an unfortunate situation.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, but at the end of the day, I'm curious as to something will come out. Truth has a way of coming to the surface given enough time. So
absolutely,
I'll be honest with you. I'm a horrible person saying this. I thought it was the States. First time I heard it, I was like, where in the States did this happen? It's like Halifax. Like Halifax? Nothing happens in Halifax. Snow, fishing, and fiddle playing. That's what Halifax is.
And baking people now. So,
Yeah. Yeah. It just blew my mind. It's like, well, come on, man. There's certain things you would never expect, like in the States, like, a serial killer being maybe I was going to say serial killer from Maine, but that actually sounds like a good story. Stephen King's probably written a book about it. But you get my idea, right? Something.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't think of anything right now, honestly, but you get the idea. So, oh well, c'est la vie. Hopefully they figure something out on that.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else was I gonna say? So I saw apparently for NFTs they're coming out with more Batman ones after Beetlejuice.
Yes. Yep. It's gonna be the Joker NFTs.
Oh,
for the first one.
I'm okay. I don't need any of that crap.
You sure, buddy? Come on, I know.
Yeah.
I heard the Grail is going to be the who's it? Robert De Niro at the table.
Really?
Okay.
I mean, it's speculation, but
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny that they're what do you call it? They're gonna pick that. I would think after considering how the movie went, they would like maybe pick another.
Well, they maybe thought the movie was going to do better.
Yeah.
To be honest, they got this in mind. Which what's weird is they don't even have Joker Pop's regular ones. These are the first Joker Pops.
Well, I mean, it could all be just lying, like people just speculating. You know what I mean? I haven't seen a thing from Drop, but I've just seen.
Which is weird because normally you'd see something by now.
You'd think.
Yeah.
You would think they would have done ones for like the first movie, and then especially with the damn step scene of all things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm curious. For the record, I'm like looking at all these songs too to see when they were published. 1937, 1965, 1965.
Great
1966. Stuff. Wow. I get the feeling Mitch really would love this. 1940.
No.
1952.
1856, maybe.
1928.
That's getting closer.
1967. I don't think there's a song anywhere in the 70s here. Oh, wait. Never mind. 1970. As soon as I said it. 1964. 1959. Clear. Yeah. So apparently it's all songs from the 60s. Oh wait, there's a song from 1984.
It's the end credit song.
It probably is. It's called "True Love Will Find a Way in the End." So yeah, that probably is it. Apparently, the album was the #1 UK album for a bit. What the hell, UK? Same with Australia. It was number 10, and in Ireland it was number 6. Oh wow! In the US it made number 6 as well. Huh? You guys wanna explain yourself?
What?
So the chart performance for the Joker soundtrack made it the number 6 on the billboards when it was released. You want to explain yourself, US?
Well, here's the deal. The movie bombed, so we had to get something out of it. So the soundtrack's got to be better.
What does that say about the rest of our music?
That's what I was getting at. Wow, Vince got to it sooner before anybody else did.
It just means the today's music is shit, and all the shit.
Where's Power Seeker when we need them?
I don't know. I still remember friggin' Macklemore winning for Best New Rap Artist at the Grammys. Okay, so I mean anything's possible at that point. Yeah. Well, if you like fiddle playing, I suggest Halifax for you.
I mean, here we go. We had the Lonely Island Boys, and people went crazy. So that doesn't say anything.
I suppose.
But they only had like 2 good songs though.
I don't know anything.
Like a boss.
I'm on a boat.
Yeah, on the boat, and the other one where ejaculate.
I don't know. Mother Lover is another good song to send to somebody on Mother's Day. Go, hey, buddy.
I hummed in my pants.
Yep, that one.
Yes. I'm still getting over the fact that this was like this album was number 6. It must have been a slow month. It must have been like the slowest month for music.
I don't know.
Okay, so everybody, we're gonna agree. We're gonna watch the new Joker movie as a live stream and give you our reactions.
Go ahead, do it.
Right, it'll be right.
Yeah.
God, I don't think here's the thing. Obviously, we couldn't play the movie, but we could film our reaction. But I'm just kind of curious, how long is the movie?
I already tell you what my reaction is going to be. You want to see it?
What movie? Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my reaction.
I'm curious what the runtime is. 138 minutes. Oh, dear God, no. That's over 2 hours.
2 hours.
I think that right before your stop, you should put your phone on very loud and start dancing in the bus to the last song or whatever song is on when you're watching it, and film it.
Dude, I'd rather be waterboarded than watch that for 2 hours. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. If someone sat there and said, "Hey, look, we got a bucket of popcorn in the new Joker movie or a waterboard," I'd hop up on the table, throw the cloth over my face, and say, "Let's get started." Here, I'll hold the bucket. If your arms get sore, I'll hold the bucket for you. You know what? Get the garden hose. Say the trips. 2 hours. Come on, man. 2 hours of that.
2 hours of Lady Gaga.
Yeah, but people had to watch this to rate it, to give it a rating. How much money do those people get? Because they don't get enough for that.
I would be like, oh, I fell asleep. So what does that tell you about the movie?
Well, no. We're not talking about focus groups. We're talking about where you have to sit down and watch and say, well, I feel this movie should be rated PG or rated R or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't fall asleep. You have to be awake. That's what I'm saying. It'd be one of those moments in time where it's like, I hate my job. I'd rather flip burgers.
Hey, does it have a higher rating than the Eternals?
Ooh. Okay, let's find out. The Eternals, Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh,
okay. So Eternals is 47. Joker, 2.
47, because Joker was 32 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
Yeah.
So people.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
That's messed up.
Oh, and Eternals was bad. I mean, but
that was very bad.
Jesus. Yeah, 32. Ooh.
Floppity flop flop.
I wonder how many hardcore Joker fans went and saw that and were like, I could have done something. I could have done something so much more with my time.
That's why I ain't going.
Oh well.
I think I even watched the first one.
But Andrew, you can't call yourself a true Batman fan if you don't go see it at theater, like front row and 4DX and experience all the smells.
Yeah, you really want to smell Gotham.
Yeah.
Yes. I can go to New Jersey for that.
No, Andrew.
Technically, Gotham is New York, so good luck with that.
Yeah.
Technically, Andrew, if you want the smell of Gotham, what you do is you take a pair of underwear and you go for a 2-hour run while wearing 4 layers of track pants, okay? And then when you start peeling the layers off, you get closer to the smell of Gotham, okay?
No. I'm all right.
Oh God. Anyways, I think we'll wrap things up because I'm actually kind of hungry, and I got food actually sitting in the other room waiting for me.
I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
Rag on the Joker movie all you. Oh wait. Let's see what Mr. Crisper has to say. Rag on the Joker movie all you want. You guys weren't forced to sit and watch one night in China adult movie. After that, everything else gets a positive rating.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. I don't care. There's a movie out there that's worse than the Eternals, and sorry, there's a movie out there that's worse than the Eternals and did worse than Madam Web. Okay. Rotten Tomatoes score.
DC has to be the best at something. Okay, so they're going to be the best at shitty movies.
Well, apparently Morpheus got 15% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh.
But that's with critics. People actually liked it 71%. So
I didn't think it was that bad.
I enjoyed it.
It was watchable.
I mean, compared to
compared
to
Eternals.
Well, compared to Madam Web, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up. I want some food. I'm hungry. And Vince wants his ice cream. So in the meantime, we're all going to head out of here. I want to say thank you, Quickdraw, Andrew, Vince, and LBD for coming out. We will not be back next Monday because I will be traveling. I will be leaving the far-off mystical land of Detroit and coming back to Hamilton. So trading one industrial city for another one. Pardon?
Just because you're a quitter.
Okay, there, Fox. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye, Dead Zone.